In Albion, you can be anything you want to be, as everybody has their place in this magical world. Imagine that you are a miner. You are gathering ore in the mountains to supply your guild with precious resources. The blacksmith of your guild crafts the best weapons north of Sea, using the ore you bring him. Your guild, the Eternals, control the mountain area of the Western Outlands. Thus, they can control the market for weapons and ore, all thanks to your gathering of that precious resource. Your guild's merchants travel south to bring swords and unrefined ore to the city. Sea lies in the swamps, an area where no ore is to be found. So good quality weapons are scarce and sell well. This guild, the Ivory Raiders, is hunting animals for hide, which can be found plentiful in the steppe. This is also home to ancient animals, rarely to find in Albion. The guild then sells their precious loot in the city. Your merchants are buying valuable hide from the hunters, which they will need for armor, bags, and saddles. They then load their oxen and set out to return to their home in the mountains. The way back home is long and dangerous for your merchants when they ride through the swamps. These people call themselves shadow stalkers, outlaws lurking in the swamps. They prefer to plunder caravans traveling through rather than working and trading.
What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are live. Okay, good. Had a reset update pop in, so I was worried that the settings would have changed, but they didn't. So my mic is still going. That's good. I'm looking around, see what else. But everything looks okay. Let's try. Okay. That looks good. Everything looks good over there. Okay. All right. And let's minimize that. Pop up our chat. I had to change my my settings for my mouse because that went wacky. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, good morning, Shadowverse. T. Smitty in the building. First one in. Followed closely by YT User, who tried to get in there. Teku Jr., what's up, man? I miss ya. Mike Holman, what's up? Man's late again. Now I'm right on time. Epic Gnosis, what's up, man? You got to tell me, how did you die? When before the bandit started, were you trying to catch up late and get ambushed in that corridor? That's usually what happens. That happened to me once. This time I didn't die, though. Oh, Albion is checking game data integrity. So we got to wait a little bit. Yeah, it's doing it right now, T. Smith. I just saw it. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, I was doing the bandit, and then I see Epic Gnosis, and while we're waiting, I see that he died, and I'm like, wait, what? What happened? Was not so late. 4 gankers were waiting as I zoned in. Oh, ouch. Yeah. I try to go in with the group. But yeah, those type of gankers, And you find them in every game that allows it. Every game that allows it. Fearful Squid, what's up, man? On this wacky Wednesday, I did see that that was what I was forgetting. In MCLC today, new Battleground season hit. I had that one, but the new Summer of Pain, Summer of Woe, yeah, there it is. Springs of Woe starts today. So yeah, a lot of stuff starting today in MCLC. Julia, what's up, girl? How you doing? They like to wait right at the entrance. Yeah. And I ran into like-minded people the other day in you know, you're in the Abbey, right? There's no real benefit to taking somebody out except they're taking some of your loot that you could get. But to spend all that time to chase somebody down, and I've done it, I stopped. I don't even do that no more. I'm doing good, Julia. How about yourself? So, oh, we finished a Alliance quest. What do you know? I'm impressed. They finished it early, which means when it resets for the revives, I can just grab those and I have them waiting for the next time. I didn't even touch the final boss this time. And that one guy that got the 7-star Ultron, but he hadn't put in a lot of work. I don't know if he heard me or was feeling guilty, but he put in a lot more work after that, and he got top spot. Runty Gamer, what's up, man? But yeah, he like I said, I don't know if he, I know for me, I would have felt bad getting that with the performance that he had at that time. But he put in work. Can't say he didn't now. All right, let me see, every event quest, do a little auto fighting. I'm already up to uncollected. I always do like a pass through. Yeah, I do a pass through because there's units to be had in there. But I've already done the Paragon Gauntlet. Let's see who's on. All right, so T. Smitty, you're on, but Tabib isn't. Monsters Assassin isn't. So I'm gonna just gather for a little bit. Already got my gathering tools on me. This is what I go in to the mist with. I stopped going in with my best gear because it was just taken away from my profits. So I go in now, and I'm trying to build up my sickle, the harvesting. So that's what I'm gonna do. May as well, and I do get good money from it. Once I sell it, I just run in there and grab everything pretty much. But going in with the gear that I'm on, instead of doing my 8.3 gear, I'm just going in with flat 8. And it's much cheaper than the 8.3s, I'll tell you that. And let's just see if we can get into the mists. And then you can just gather. And I have gathered elsewhere outside of the mist. And it was pretty lucrative. The only time the mist, like I said, the mist has like everything. Whoop, there we go. Khabib was just streaming? Okay. But I have entered the mists. Normally when I gather outside the mist, I go flagged. I used to. But not anymore because I get all of the faction I want in Faction War and the Bandit. So I have no need to gather faction points while I'm gathering. But I did I was doing that at first. Now, there's one map that has the all the harvesting node, and I long for that one because that one, that's where I can really get a lot of fame for it. Help me do it a little bit faster, you know? Alright. Still got to do incursions. Yeah, see? I just grab whatever. And if I see, now that I know that there's different tiers, I just mouse over that. That's a tier 5. I don't bother. Especially since I just used my pork pie. I'll go into the Abbey later. But I did, oh my goodness. So in the tier 5s, the chests are usually not great, but sometimes they can be. And I got lucky. One chest had 400 and something K, almost 500K worth of stuff. I was like, okay. And I looked through it, and a bunch of gear. High level gear. So I was like, all right, I'll do that. But usually I'll be getting like low. But the higher the tier, if I see one that is tier 6 or 7, I'll jump into it. Or if I get really bored with gathering. And see, every time I see a wisp, I'm going to hop into it because I'm hoping to find that harvesting node. So while I'm just grabbing everything, whoops, I will jump into a mist. But when you gather enough of this stuff, it does it is lucrative. Gathering doesn't get boring to you. Well, I do like to get a change of pace sometimes. But I'm usually gathering while I'm doing something else, just like I do the arena. But like after I've gathered for like maybe an hour, hour and a half, something like that, I might switch up and start doing the Abbey. One thing I have learned to save myself a little bit of money, once I have gone to the Abbey and gathered up a lot of loot, don't go around fighting, because one death, and it's costly because I have all these tools on me, and then I'll have all the gear in my inventory. So once I hit the Abbey and all that, it's usually around the time that I'm about to at least go dump stuff and then jump back in. And when I'm in the Abbey, I turn off whatever I'm watching, because you can hear sometimes the enemy, you know, if they're fighting close by. And so that can give me a little bit of a warning that I need to peek and see what they got going on. And usually if they have very low item power, I'm not going to bother them. Like, I had one guy, he was in there. His item power was 900. That is not... I'm not a bully. Now, if he attacked me, I'll give him one good shot so that he could understand the difference in our power. I've done that before. Other than that, nah. Leave them alone. Let them gather up their stuff. Still freeing wisps. What's your standing with Brazilian? I'm gonna check mine in a minute here. But it's pretty high, because I live in these mists. Yep, it's steamed. Favored 770. Yeah, see, look at mine. Because I live here. And anytime I get like a legendary mist or something like that, I go ham. Start clearing out camps. You'll notice that I'm not going into any of these camps right now. Not really worth it. And sometimes you got gankers waiting for you. But in a bit, I don't know when. Maybe today I'm gonna work on either Great Axe, Bear Paws, one of the two. Maybe in the carving sword. Yeah, those Swift Claws. I have 4 now being tamed. But oh yeah. I can hear you, Wisps. And see? I'm gonna jump in there. Okay, so this one doesn't have any. But yeah, I'm not sure which melee I'm gonna go. Great Axe does look fun. The Bear Paws, they look fun. And the Carving Sword looks fun. So I'll probably try, because I'm going to try them all, but I'm trying to think. I like, I think I already have the axes up there, so I might do the Bear Paws. I'm trying to think, is the Great Axe in the same? Next is Great Axe. Oh, Great Axe does give 0.2. Oh, perfect. Hold on, let me see. Can I see? Where are you? Okay, there's my axe. Yeah, see, I got Bear Paws at least opened. See, Battle Axe. There's the Great Axe. Yep, so it does 0.2. Battle Axe does 0.2. And the Halberd does 0.2. So I might, yeah, I might go Bear Paws. Actually, no. I'm going to do, I'll do Great Axe first. Because it's going to help me. I'll do one of the two. But I think I'm gonna do Great Axe, since that's gonna help me with all of these. And there's 2 that I want: the Bear Paws and the Great Axe. I want to start working on. Now the for my melee, the Carving Sword. That's kind of the only one that I really wanted to mess with. So yeah. Just check my Brazilian standing. It's barely tolerated. Wow. Well, I think I'm gonna I'll probably get a Great Axe. I have a bunch of books that I can use, so I might outfit myself and then read them all. Yeah, Epinosis is over there having fun in the black zone. Now, if I did go carving sword, I'd probably end up messing around with the dual swords too. Because I love bladed weapons, so yeah. I hear you, Wisp. I always free him. Always. Mostly in red zones, to be fair. I only spend a little time in the black zones. Black zones would probably be safer. Yeah, a lot of people love them red zones. Let's see. Spring of Sorrow. And I'm Valiant now, so... Gonna have to knock that out. I'll let everybody figure out what they want to do. And who's best to use for what. I'm all about getting that thing done in as few revives as possible. Man, ain't nobody wanted you over here, tree. I was going for this sky flower. All right. Need to go a little deeper. What, into the red zone? Oh, I promised Mike. Hold on. Let me try to fix the Nightbot. Nightbot. Dashboard. All right, let's do, I think it's in commands. No, timers. There we go. Let's see. I can delete these. Which ones do you think I should delete? I have the Twitch channel reminder, Rumble, membership, and Discord server. I can delete the channel reminders and the Discord if you guys think that, because people seem to ask anyway, what's your Discord server? So I can delete all but like the membership one. Yeah, let's do that. Deleting Twitch, deleting the Rumble one, and I'm deleting the Discord one. If people want to know the Discord, is in the description, and there's a command for it. Okay, so now Nightbot should only spit out a membership reminder every 30 minutes. I don't think that's too excessive. All right. Back to grinding it up. All right, we good. Because to be fair, I don't think anybody is running over to subscribe to me on Rumble. It's a nice platform and everything, but I think it still needs some time. But I will still stream on it. And I'll still put out a link when I'm live. Hey, let's jump on in here. Everybody down. Except you. All to get 2 hemp. See if we got better luck in the next one. Oh. Get off me. Get off me. Back it up. Them little cats be hitting real fast too. Now I can jump back in here and then try to get another one. And see, in this one, they have the node for the ore. Which I can go grab, but it doesn't help me build up my harvesting, which is my main focus right now. Get that to Elder. Once I get that to Elder, then it's on. I don't know if I want to work on the fishing, though. Ooh. Don't you love when that happens, T. Smith? I actually found a, because I was doing the harvesting, I found a 30 of the harvesting. It wasn't sky flower, though. It was the hemp. But still. I love when I find those things. And I skin very quickly. So I have to be careful not to be a greedy, greedy gut. If somebody else comes over or if somebody's already doing it, I'll probably run in, grab 10, and then leave. And I'm starting to harvest fast, too. But it's my lowest right now. I heard them wisps. But I just saw him run by. Oh, he didn't get that one, though. Anybody else? Ah, I like that these are bright red. Because, I'd miss it otherwise. Alright. I hear you. I hear the wispies. You know what I always found interesting? The archers are usually tougher than the melees. See how I just took out the melee? With one? That don't happen with the archers. They seem to have more armor. No, you didn't. Oh, darn it, he hit me with it. Once he hits me with it, and that bleed keeps on popping, it's like, whatever. Wasting my time. Yeah, the archers do run away. Be so annoying. I like gather them all up, do my rain of arrows, and one of them scoots out and just starts plunking me from a distance. I'm like, really? You couldn't have stayed in there one more second? But the answer is obviously no. But that's all right. If I don't know when the last that would be a good feature for them. Show us when the last bandit assault was, or when the next bandit assault is coming. I actually will sometimes just have the game on and I go lay down and watch TV or, you know, YouTube or whatever and wait to hear the bandit. Problem with that is that if it's long enough, the game just times out. And I find that it logged me off. And I'm like, oh, I'm sitting there waiting, listening, and I might miss it because of that. Yeah, they do want you on. All these game companies, that's exactly what they want. They devise means to do that. In Lords Mobile, I almost thought about showing you guys what they did, but there's a an option where you can get every day. It's like a daily that you can collect for free, right? And they recently had an update and changed it. Instead of you being able to go to the page, hit it, and be done, you now have to scroll through every single offer that they have. It's all the way at the bottom. You have to scroll all the way to the bottom in order to hit it now. I'm like, really? Really? But that's what they did. All the companies do stuff like that. Hey, little weekend wisp. I don't really do those. I did 2. See, where's that wisp? It's a calling. My body's calling for you. Now, because I'm wearing my weapon is 8.1. If I brought my 8.3 weapon in here, I will one-shot those. It's a noticeable difference. It's just that it takes more, whoops. What's he running all the way over there for? More to repair is all. So I've tried to lower it. I have multiple sets now. When I come dungeon crawling with you guys, that's when I'll wear my best set. Woohoo, miss me. Haha. May as well grab some of that. You never know when a swift claw, baby, will drop. Alright, if any of y'all feeling froggy, y'all gonna die. Yep, y'all felt froggy. And so y'all all died. I did warn them. Alright. Now see, my food ran out. So if I get a, I'll go a little bit. And if I see an Abbey, I'll hop into it. And then after the Abbey, I'll eat more food and resume unless I got a lot of loot. Got a lot of loot. I'm gonna run back, offload it, and then come back. All right, let's see if we can get one in here. Also, if I see okay, that's a hide. If I see the harvesting node, I'll eat and then just start gathering that. Yeah, I can get a few hides. Yeah, I hate that they're all spread out like this. Woohoo! 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 All to do this. Yeah, that's what I want. I want that fiber. Now, I think we got a follower. Hold up. Oh, oh wait, no. That doesn't tell me. Man, this thing is slow. Hold on, let me look here. Haha, there it is. 13 apes. Welcome to the shadows. You are the latest shadow dweller. Thank you for giving me that follow. Appreciate you, man. See, Streamlabs said it over here. But how come I'm not seeing it over here? Okay, there it is. Weird. Okay, whatever. But thank you for that follow. The only thing with these is more time consuming because you can't gather them up in big bunches. But it's all good. Oh, in Lord's Mobile, I don't know. Some of my alliance mates, they be tripping me out. So there's this rule, you know, a sort of a unspoken rule of respect for everyone. If you're already marching towards a tile, other people, instead of, you know, running in to try to get it from you, they just let you go ahead and get it, right? So we're having this event called the Guild Expedition, where you go to this other area, and basically you have 8 guilds in this area battling it out for places and stuff like that. And one of the ways you can get your points is to gather out there. So I went there. I saw one. I went to, you know, gather it. Next thing I know, somebody else, and this is my own guildmate, goes for it and gets it before me because they were closer and faster. And I'm like, but I was already marching towards it. I'm like, all right, well, maybe he just didn't see me. So I go for another node, and again, same thing happens. I'm like, oh, I see. So that's what we're doing today. So what I would do, and I did it twice. I waited until one of them opened up. I hit it, went going for it, and then I hit a speed up to, you know, double my speed. Now, when I did this, nobody was marching for it, according to my my display. But I've also noticed that there could be a time delay. So I don't blame somebody else for not seeing it if it's really close. But I did this twice, and then I get a message from one of my guildmates. That's twice that you've taken a tile from me. I'm like, huh? Because on mine, and I probably need to start recording them, but on mine, nobody was marching towards it. And I went bam, bam, bam. I do it very quickly. But if they're doing the same thing, and I think some of them use bots, they wouldn't see that. So it's just a trip because I'm just like, man, I can't win for losing. But I did get those. But it just, you know, trips me out sometimes because before that, you know, I had some, oh, I actually got the highest I've ever gotten, the highest you can get in the Coliseum. Let me see if I'm still there. But I got number 1. And my guildmates all occupy like the first 7 ranks. Let me see. Yep, I'm still number 1. Take a little screenshot of that. I think the highest that I was before, I had made it to like 5. And then I made it to 3. But I actually made it. And the reason that I'm really excited about that is because I beat some big spenders, which goes to show you that money can't get you everything in this game anyway. Not like Kabam. But this guy had paid heroes at max level. Okay? I don't have any paid heroes at max level. And paid heroes, that mean those are the ones that you can only get by spending, and you can only upgrade by spending. And we're talking hundreds of dollars to max them out. And he had some of the tougher ones, but guess what? I beat him anyway with my... Now, I do have a few paid ones, but they're low level. But I still was able to get them. I had a strong team composition. And I got them. And I was like, yes! Because at first I was thinking, oh, man, I'm just not going to be able to beat them. They're just too tough. But I got them. And I know I won't hold the number 1 spot for long, but still. While I'm there, I'm getting the max amount of the in-game currency, because that's what you're getting every 3 hours. You get a certain amount based on your rank. And since I'm at rank 1 right now, I'm getting the most. But eventually somebody will take me down. My team is not strong enough to... and that's what I like about this. As strong as these teams are, they're not unbeatable. Because at first I was thinking, man, this guy spent all this money, got this freaking strong team that I can't get, but I still beat him. Beat him with a combination of free and the proper counters for the team. And see, I like that. They're strong, but if you can get the proper counters, you can get them. each of the and having the team, choosing your team makes a difference, because each member of the team brings something. They have their own abilities. So, for example, one of the guys, you know, you saw me excited that I got the Boommeister maxed out. And the only way to get him maxed out is by doing those dragon arenas that I was doing all the time. So now that he's maxed out, he gives everybody on the team a buff. He makes them stronger. And so, you know, you can make a team with him on it and certain other champions that synergize very well. And that's what I did. And I was able to take out his stronger team with a better composed team. I do like that. Woo-hoo. There we go. Look at that, only one? Oh, I hate that. At least when I kill them, it's usually maxed out. But I hate when I go over there and it's not that many. Uh-oh, 4 minutes. We should start seeing a lot of wisps now. There's one. We'll hop in there. Are you in the mist or you're just out and about? Because the only time I get really good... Hey, I got a book. Good. That'll help me out. Only time I get a lot of sky flowers is when I get that fiber node. Okay, you are in the mist. Okay. The only benefit, even when I don't get the whoops. Even when I don't get the fiber node, is that there's pretty much everything else. Yeah, I'll be going once I get my you know, T8. I'm gonna probably go out there and start farming. I'm gonna go out there naked with a low-level ox. And see, for gathering, it don't really matter. I don't think, with how much your item power is. I mean, they can come and attack you and take your ox, but why? Just to be a jerk? And there are plenty. No, you don't. No pouncing today. I try to hit those up just in case the Swift Claw baby drops. We could go in groups and take some resources. Yeah. I definitely like that. I have some T8 tools, not the Avalonian, just regular T8 tools already. Actually, no, not T8. I think I just went T5. T5 or T6, I can't remember. But yeah, you can definitely go there. Farm up some stuff. All right. And I do try to stay out of here unless I'm ready to fight. Or unless I'm in one of the epic and he hit me right when you know what? I ain't leaving. Yeah. Even though it's only like one. All that for one. Yeah, I got the hide node. I got a aura node. But I haven't gotten a fiber node yet. I should probably just eat some food and then I'll bet you that's when it'll show up. I've noticed that. As soon as I eat my food, next thing I know, Abby pops up. Fiber node pops up. I'm like, really? All right. Food up. Let's see what we got going on. Only 2 more tools to get to T6 for me. Pickaxe and stone hammer. How's your fishing? Can you use focus for your fishing? It's the ore node I'm looking for. Need more T5 ore for crafting. And see, I got that and you got the fiber one. But if we stay here long enough, we will get it. But I've noticed that it seems to be rare. So no focus, but you can use learning points, though. To speed that up, anyway. I've actually stopped doing my farming every day. It's not as profitable, but what I do is I wait until I have 30,000, which is the max focus. Once I have that, then I go grab my stuff, because that allows me to basically use focus for the entire fields on both islands. Now, I could alternate them, maybe. I don't know. Oh, nice, T-Smith. There you go. Now, if I could find a nice 30 fiber, I'm just trying to level it up. I'm not crafting or anything. Epignosis, no! He's left us. He's gone. Woohoo! Heavy hide, free. Yeah, I see this guy over here. He's fishing. It seems to me the fishing takes longer. And I definitely need to eventually focus on my cooking. The one thing we always are going to need is food. And being able to make my own food, definitely worth going for. That might be the next thing after I get this T8. Haha. I was able to get to level 10 fisherman in the 2 days when fishing had the bonus. That might be something that I do too. Just wait for the bonus. Only fish when there's a bonus. I don't know. Just seems like it's harder to level it up than the others. You know, like at least with these, you know, you're always, you know, you always got these, but how often will you find the fish? And do you find fish nodes? I don't know. You found it enjoyable. See, I haven't tried it yet. At all. So I have no idea. Can you just sit there and fish? Or do you have to constantly, just like with this, you get one and you might get one fish and then you run and go do and find another one. Tabib, what's up, man? I know you're probably surprised, but I'm in the mists. Just doing a little gathering. You do have to constantly move. Okay. So it's the same as the others. I probably would have liked it more if you could find a spot and just do it. Oh, no, you didn't. Here, have some of that. I'm doing good, Tabib. Haven't met too many jerks to put me in a bad mood. Poor Epignosis got ganked right as he came into the portal, trying to do the bandit. They were waiting right there. I mean, as soon as he zoned in, I saw a message that he had been killed. I was like, dang, bandit hadn't even started yet. Yeah, if you can get people together. I know T. Smith is game for him. I don't know if Epignosis has the time. He exploded on my back. That nasty. Did y'all hear there was a guy at Whole Foods and he was doing nasty things in public. And on women. Man, I tell you, stuff is just... Yeah, I thought he had to get back to work. And that Karen Reed trial, I haven't been following it. Because it can be triggering for me. But I looked at the reaction. There was a reaction video. I'm like, wait, what? I was reacting the same way they were. The lead investigator on the case not only called Karen Reed, who's the defendant, all kind of names, said he wishes she would unalive herself. He illegally took her phone and was looking for nudes of her. That's the lead investigator. See, that's why I can't. I can't. It would trigger me too much, man. I really hope that they find her not guilty. Because it looks like they really trying to punish her and cover up some things. Maybe they were really jealous of him. I don't know. But when I heard that, we were like, wait, what? And that was in the opening statement. We're like, oh boy. The lead investigator. And this is what he's doing with his time. And illegally took her phone. Illegally. Not even to try to find evidence that he wouldn't be able to use anyway in court. Didn't wait for a warrant, nothing. Just took her phone. I'm like, wow. And told his buddies he was looking for nudes and was disappointed that he didn't find any. You had a lot of lawyers reacting to that, and they were like, what? They're like, that's bad. That's really, really bad. Really bad. Yeah, that's true, T. Smith. I've had a different experience. I think we talked about that before. I've had friends that were cops. I've also had some that were really bad cops. Corrupt. And in my life, in my experience, I've interacted and met with more bad ones than good ones. This is the Karen Reed case. Yeah, it's all good to be. I came on figuring, you know, if we get a group, great. If not, I'll make the time work by gathering. Oh, and look at what I'm wearing. Ignore the cape. I just wanted to do it because I hate seeing mismatch. But flat 8 and 8.1. And I will say this. I noticed the difference between this 8.1 and my 8.3. I definitely noticed the difference. Like this. See, he'd be dead. He would have been dead with my 8.3 bow. Oh yeah. It's the same build. I just went with lower tier. That's all. I mean lower item power. But my 8.3 definitely more damage. And I guess my 8.3s, it doesn't matter unless I go into the Abbey or into one of these camps. But honestly, this build, it's fun. But yeah. Well, I can just switch to my my 8.3. And stick with the 8 flat 8 armor. But like I said, it does make a difference when I'm in the a noticeable difference. I'm way faster in that gear, but if I die, I'm looking at 200 and something repair bill. That's all. It's just the repair bill when I die that was giving me some grief. Ooh. Okay, see? Let me, you know what? What time? Yep, got 30 minutes. Let's head in there. We haven't gone into the Abbey. Yeah, all of the 8s are excellent quality. Okay, let's switch out. Because what I'll do is we'll end it with Abbey run. Because if I get a lot of loot, I'll just run out after that. And since this is just a tier 5, doesn't really matter. But I will tell you, I do notice the difference. Robe to 8.1. See, on the regular 5, doesn't make too much of a difference. Yeah, this is what I usually get. But I did get a good one. I got a, it was like 400 and something K. Yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. There you go. Like to roam around up on the top here. Uh-oh. Somebody's been this way. Yep. They've been this way. Let me try going this way then. Where did they leave? Yeah, I don't blame them. And see, I don't have a lot of, I have a lot of runes and souls, but not the high level ones. Not the elder ones. Alright, get out of here. Oh boy. I hate when they pop up right in my path, because that means everybody's coming over here. Yep, see, I already hear him. That's why I turned this thing off. I didn't even see him, but I hear him. He's down, well, that way. Probably heading towards this chest. Four minutes. I'm good. I'll get some other stuff in that time. Unless some jerk comes by and wants to take me out. Hey. Move away from the chest. Let other folks fight it out for what may or may not be in there. Free silver. Uh-oh. Okay. Leave me alone. Go on with yourself. It looked like he was running from somebody else. Okay. They're gonna keep on throwing chests in my face. I take all items. Silver is silver. Uh-oh, somebody's coming. Yep. And see, for me, it's not worth it. That chest and whatever's in there is not worth dying, because the repair bill is probably going to be more than what's in that chest. So why fight over it? Let him have it. While he's waiting for that, I'll be over here collecting more fame. Possibly another chest. Yep, see, look at that. Instead of fighting over that other one where he was, there's one right here. Look at that, 27K. Not worth it. Not worth fighting. Darn it. Silenced me right when I went to do it. But yeah. And see, if I had fought him, if I won, great. I get the chest, which may or may not have had anything real good in it. And if I lose, not only do I lose out on that opportunity, but now I got a repair bill that's most likely higher than anything that was in that chest. And I'm getting some nice fame. So I do try to avoid fights. It's just not worth it. But if they come after me and I can't run, may as well fight. Fame is the only reason you go into the Abbey. I go in for fame and loot. Sometimes I get really good chests. Like the other day, that 400k chest, boom. That's profit, even if I were to die. Ooh, a rare wisp. Let's get in there. That's the other time I notice a difference in the damage of my weapon. When I go into one of the higher wisp, like epic, rare, I definitely see the difference. So we'll see. We'll see. I might stop caring about the repair costs and just focus on not dying and not doing PvP if I can help it. Because it's really just the Abbey. And I like wearing that because sometimes I avoid fights just because they see what I'm wearing in the Abbey. They inspect me and they go, never mind. But it's the ones that don't do that, they're usually even higher geared. And they're like, ooh, fresh meat. And if I can't get away from them, bam. 200 and something K, which is usually just the repair cost, is more than what I've gathered in there at that time, usually. But if all I wanted to do was just gather and fame farm, yeah, I'd want to be in my best gear. Definitely see a difference. I heard you, little buddy. Yeah. Let me see, how much is that one? Fine, I'll take it. But if I don't have any spots left, I know what I'm gonna do. You notice all this time, I haven't found a fiber node. Okay, so this one's a rare. So I'll probably run in here, risk death. Or rather, risk getting knocked out. And see, sometimes the chests in here are really nice. Gather round. Gather round, my friend. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. You know what I really hate? When I jump off the mount and I find out that there's somebody nearby. And so I'm like, ah, dang it. Gotta wait out that cooldown while they're whooping on me. See, look at this. And there have been times that I've run in here and got attacked and knocked out. Trying to get that chest. And it just ain't worth it. And that's pretty much the only time I've died in there is going for the chest. Because that's where they wait. They wait around the chest because they know, oh, somebody's coming for this chest. If I see anybody, they can have it. It ain't worth it. What I might do later, if the mists aren't being nice to me with the fiber, may just go to like parchment, whatever. And just do it that way. I hear you, Wispies. See, I heard him. I heard him before I saw him. That mysterious stranger down there. The bow, I'm using a longbow. Very, very nice for PvE, and it's really a support weapon. So sometimes I can take somebody on one-on-one, but there are better weapons for that, depending on who I'm fighting. Like the Great Axe. carving sword and the bear paws. That's usually what people use when they want to really tear you up. If I see somebody in T8 using any one of those, I usually just run. And sometimes I get away, sometimes I don't. But trying to fight them, not fun. What is that? Hey, hey. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely go I think Great Axe first. Play around with it, see how I like it. Then I'll try the bear paws. See how I like those. I have to do a little research on builds, see what people are using gear-wise. You're enjoying the battle axe? And the great axe is next when you hit 100. Is battle axe, is that the first one? You getting a 0.2 from that? Yep, okay. But I tell you, if they ever change the fire staff so that those critters don't block it, going right back to it. Because I really like that fire staff. All right, T. Smith. Yeah. I'm about to end it, in fact. I'm not hopping into another mist. So when that runs out, I'll just head back and we'll call it there. Although last time I said that, that's when I found Legendary. I'm like, oh no. Yeah, I might if I find a legendary mist, I'll probably dive into it. Can't let those go. But other than that, may as well get as many Basilian favor as we can. Whoopsie. If I get the great axe and all of that up there enough, start using that to gather and hit that abbey. We'll see which one I like better for farming that abbey. Because that rain of arrows is nice. But I heard the great axe, that spin, is also nice. So I'll try that out. Little sky flower. Hey, rare hemp. As you can see, the mists are fading. Or I'm fading. We'll be gone soon. And we're out. And let's see, out of all of that, I made about 1 million. 1 million silver. Just what you saw there. Definitely one of the more enjoyable ways to make money. And all I do, come back here. Got a nice little tab. I keep it separate so I can tell the value. So like gathering, I've got 3.48 mil roughly in there right now. And I'm about to dump the rest of this in here. See? About 4 mil now. And these here, I got a lot of them. And eventually I will use them. I'm not selling them. All right, guys, that is going to do it. We're not going to do a raid. We don't have too many people to raid, honestly. But we'll be back to MCLC tomorrow. Join me if you like. Take care, and you all have a blessed day.